Generation Z, the generation with an attention span of 8 seconds.
They consume media in 8-second bites.
To them, 30 seconds is an eternity. So who is Gen Z? Today, they're aged 6 to 23. They're the generation younger than the millennials, aged 24 to 38. It's the first post-9/11 generation. When the war on terror started, they were just starting school. This generation is younger than Google, the first generation to grow up with social media.
We're not called Tony or Shelley or Kevin. We're called Logan and Romeo and Malala.
We don't consume on 2 screens, we use 5. No text, highly visual. To everyone else, the way we function seems like so random, but to us, it's as natural as breathing.
We don't have a lot of faith in experts. We're not interested in the wisdom of the grey hairs. We just want to get it off Google or from our peers.
Some say we're fickle, but we do have our good points. We're highly connected, and we're not just tech savvy, it's in our genes, or should we say, our code.
Last year, Futuri Media partnered with the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications to create an R&D lab. Here, new technologies are tested, and Gen Z works directly with Futuri to develop the future of radio across multiple platforms.
Our partnership with Futuri is very important because just as much as we are relying on them for methods that have worked, they're interested in those methods as they apply to this newer generation and whether or not they will continue to work or maybe how to experiment with some new ideas.
So what are we learning about Gen Z? They're experience-oriented, tech-savvy. They value trust and authenticity. They value gender and racial equality. They want to be heard and have real influence. They start every day with mobile.
Right from when I wake up, I'm checking either Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat or Facebook to see what my friends are doing, what they did last night, or where they might be now. And then all throughout the day, I'm constantly checking in.
Within the first 15 minutes of me waking up, I check my Facebook, see if I have any messages or notifications. I check my Snapchat and my Instagram. Again, pretty much right after I wake up.
And then I use media for forms of entertainment, like TV, Netflix. My phone, I use it to text, Twitter, Instagram, take pictures, all of that. My favorite is definitely Spotify just because it's so tailored to the individual, and I like that it's sort of like a social media outlet. You can really easily share with others what you're listening to and kind of see what other people are listening to as well, which is really cool. And I like just the activity of making my own playlist.
But I do like a lot of the DJs or hosts because I think that they make their own, station unique with their personality.
Gen Z is by far the most diverse generation ever, and we're also the most interconnected around the globe. And part of the reason is, now with our generation, when something happens, the entire world finds out immediately through social media, through hashtags. We're always connected to each other, so we feel as though whether it happened in the same building or 1,000 miles away, it is immediately affecting us because we hear about it, and so we feel obligated to help and be a part of the situation, whether it's positive or negative.
Is radio ready for Generation Z?